Going on, everyone? This is Versus Z, and I'm doing a review for 1 to 100, 1 to 144 scale high grade Strike Freedom Gundam from Gundam Seed Destiny. Once again, here's a close-up pose. Kind of get the idea of what I've done here. Yeah, the rifles were painted. That took forever. So if you guys ever, well, I'm surprised if you haven't already, but if you guys ever do pick this guy up, be prepared to paint that whole setup of rifle. The way it looks like now is not how you're going to get it. But anyway, one last look up close. Full body on a clear blue action base. Slight modification was done to him too. Anyway, let's talk about the model. Colors are pretty obvious. You have gold, white, blue, black, and red. A little bit of red and a little bit of yellow. And of course some light gray. Parts that were painted, of course, some of the gold parts, like here, that wasn't included. That was done with marker. I've also done underneath his foot with marker. Underneath his feet, actually, with marker. Like I said, the whole rifle setup was hand painted, which was a struggle. The black area here was painted. The golden triangular pieces on the wings were not with Gundam marker, but with experimental testers gold that I used. Turned out alright. And then little tiny bits of red were also Gundam marker. Stickers applied are the metallic red on top of the shoulders up there, metallic red here on the chest piece, and the eye stickers, which aren't too bad. So articulation is pretty basic. I think, like what Prime 92 has been saying lately, I think he's been too spoiled with 00 Gundam articulation, so I'm going to try to do this without having it sound this too bad. So let's get him off the stand. So starting from the bottom, his feet can go down, up, kind of on the double joint where it's ball joint on the bottom and a pivoting joint on top, so it's alright. Kind of a double jointed knee bend, but not flush, unfortunately. The front skirts come molded in as one single piece, but I went ahead and cut it so that on mine they can move separately. And I'm sure you can do that with any other Gundam kit. You just have to cut straight in the middle, place it in there, it should be fine. These rail cannons here actually are in storage mode so that you can put the rifles here on the side, but normally you should have them turned this way. So bring them back out, you unhinge them, bring them out, and hinge them back into place. Also here where this beam saber handle is stored, it can rotate, and of course it can be removed. And that is one of his accessories. He kind of has almost no waist rotation, but that's only because these things are in the way. So basically you can unhinge them out of the way. Oops, I'll get that later. Unhinge them out of the way, and then what I do is I just kind of unscrew his torso from the joint. Just bring it close. Just bring it close to where the tabs are, and he should be able to turn. Just looks a little ridiculous because there's a little tiny gap there. Anyway, his arms kind of can go backward, forward. Yeah, backward, forward. In and out of the body. Rotate at the bicep. Bend at the elbow, one joint, single point, and a ball jointed hand. Armor also is separate, so nothing special there. His head can go side to side as far as you can probably try to make it go. The wings can go back and forward, You can also rotate, and each wing is individually jointed, so both of them can go up and down separately. Alright folks, so one of my wings just snapped out of its joint. You can see there the pegs right there. That will happen over time if, like me, you were messing with the wings around too much. So, yeah. Very unfortunate after all the work that I did to the rifles. Anyway, his accessories. Let's get to it before I just... stupid. Anyway, so he does come with these extra hands here. Instead of having one of these single palms here, he does come with another one for there, and then of course another weapon holding hand, or whatever you want to call it. Normally the top parts of these hands are white, but I figured this guy needed a little bit more bling, so just went ahead and did that. What else does it come with? His side rail cannons are also side skirts. Just basically fold them out. Yeah. There's that, of course, the beam rifle. Mine, unfortunately, has to be stuck this way because I lost the handle for this rifle while I was painting it. And it doesn't help that my floor is green. My carpet's green, so I can't see anything. But anyway, basically they're both the same. The only difference is the stocks are different. So for one of them, with the peg on the right side of the gun, has a rotating stock, so you can fold it down that way. And then the one with the peg on the the left side of the rifle has the one with the extending stock. And that acts as the lower portion of this longer beam rifle. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, that's basically how you attach it. There's a hole, and then I hate this stuff. It's so wrong. You stick it in the hole. Okay, so anyway, you take this handle normally for this one, and you just tuck it in, and that's it. So that's why right now it doesn't matter. But unfortunately, they're stuck that way. And these pegs here are for storage. So like, you can take this one. Oh, I'm forgetting something. Part swapping. So there's a shorter one of this that you just put right there normally, but also I couldn't find that. So basically you take the peg, just slide it in there. Right, it's tough now because I've painted over it. It's not like I'm going to pose it that way normally anyway, so it doesn't matter. And now it's stuck. So yeah. What else? Yeah, his beam sabers, which are attached here. He has two of each and two beams. They're clear blue, like so. And you just peg them in there. Anyway, energy shield. You just have to pop off the red part on the forearms. Plug this into where the red part was. Then reattach the red part. Just dropping everything. Reattach the red part. And there you go. And then now, for the best part, his little lighting effects for when his dragoons shoot off. Let's use the broken wing for this example. Just take the dragoons off, and they can go in either one, whichever fits. So in this case, it's gonna have to go behind it, I guess. These things are pretty universal. Some people actually go to the length of getting 2 Strike Freedom kits just to get all of them, because you only come with 2, unfortunately. And then you just take the dragoons, just gap in there and a little peg. You just take each of them and slide them in just like that. It's a nice effect when you have it on the model kit, but unfortunately I can't do it anymore. So I gotta fix this. But anyway, it only does come with 2, which is the downside of it. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this review. What I have to say about it is, if you can, honestly, save your money and get either a no grade 1 to 100 scale, or even go for the master grade. This just, to me, it just wasn't complete enough. There was parts that should have been painted that weren't. There were, I mean, the wings of light. I mean, you get 2, which is cool, but it would have been nice if you had 4. And especially the problem with the rifles. So, I mean, it's not bad. The articulation, the whole model kit is pretty standard. It's pretty mediocre if you ask me. So, I can't say it's a must, but it's a pretty good kit. So, I mean, if you like Strike Freedom, go ahead and get them. It's pretty cheap. But yeah, other than that, thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.